Hey guys, it's the Spooky Cat Lady with another art video. But before we get started, I wanted to talk about this Dr. P.H. Martin's Black Star Waterproof India ink. So it really is waterproof. It's awesome. Look at this. I made this super wet and it did not bleed at all. So that is pretty impressive because most inks do bleed. So I do recommend this if you need something that you know you're going to be making it very wet, using a very wet medium, and you don't want it to bleed at all. There you go. Excellent choice right there. Give it a try. When I used it, I did not use the wet medium on it right away. I waited and let it dry for a few hours. You can try it right away, see what happens. Maybe I'll do that test to find out myself. But yeah, awesome. Try it out. Okay, so I used those inks last video and created this. It was a new art supply I just bought. I'd never used it before. And unfortunately, I was also not in the mood to make art. So this is the result. Yeah, it didn't go so well. I do like the shimmer effects that it had. That's kind of cool. But I'm just not an ink artist, I guess. So I'm gonna try and improve this using my Prismacolor color pencils and see if we can make it better. We may end up making it worse, but that's okay. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe. Helps the channel out a lot. Encourages me to make more videos. So please don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the videos, if you get anything out of it. And let me know what you liked about it and what you didn't like. And I'll try and improve what I'm doing. So here we are working on this, what has now become a wolf. It was supposed to be a cat, but it looks more like a wolf, so we're going with it. Sometimes that happens when I draw stuff. And I did not like how it turned out with those inks, so I'm using Prismacolors to try and see if I can improve it any. So I start out using different shades of gray. That thing there I've got now, that is a Prismacolor clear alcohol marker blender. Alcohol melts pencil, so you can use it to melt it to fill in the white spaces. And now I'm using a clear Prismacolor blender pencil. And I decided I like the way the clear pencil looked more than I liked the alcohol marker. So I started using that instead. Honestly, I'm just trying to add some shadows. Try to make it look more three-dimensional. Trying to get rid of any white space to give it a more realistic cartoon look. If that's a thing, realistic cartoon. As you can tell, I'm still learning. I have issues picking out value still. Value is very important. If you don't get it right, that's why your work doesn't look three-dimensional, and that's where I fail. I'm actually thinking about doing a video where I use a device to make all the colors just black and white and grays, and completely pick colors only based on their value, and then also color the picture in while looking at it in black and white and only coloring it in based on value, and just pick random colors and see what happens, because it sounds like a cool experiment. Maybe it'll help me learn value better doing that, because it's easier to see value when you take the color out. So this should have been a good experiment since he is mostly gray, because grays and blacks and whites are what control value. But it didn't work out that well for me. I don't feel like I improved this that much. I added a little bit of dimensionality to it, but maybe because of my foundation just wasn't fixable with my current skills as an artist. I pull this puppy into Photoshop, I could probably fix it. Still, it's not bad, it's not bad. Might make like a cute sticker or something. What do you think? Anyone out there want a sticker of this cute little wolf guy? Cute for Halloween? I would, if I did that, complete the tail. I can just use Photoshop and clone that tail right in there. Thought I could do something with the button, but yeah, as you can see, not much improvement. Now this thing here is actually for sculpting clay. It's just a scratchy device, so I'm making scratches all over this. I've seen other YouTube artists doing this, and it helps make like a fur texture, so I thought I would give it a try. I'm pretty much just experimenting on this picture now. I'm kind of like, you know, not what I envisioned. So now I'm just gonna experiment. So now I'm coloring in over with a French gray and seeing if the scratches stay there and make it look like a fur texture. Kind of worked. The technique I used was fast, so it might have been better had I took more time, thought about the direction of the fur more maybe. Now I'm trying to make it look a little more dimensional here where the eye is. I should have put a darkness around the button as well. Probably would have worked better. And maybe where the fur is under the ear parts, if I would have darkened that more maybe, now that I'm looking at it on the video, might have made the front nose part look like it was coming forward more. Maybe I'll do that later, now that I'm looking at it this way. Kind of easier to see the problems on the video here while I'm making this voiceover than it was when I was working on it. So here's where I decided to stop. Didn't think I could improve it anymore. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. Please like, subscribe, leave comments below what you think of all of this. What do you think I can do to improve and all that kind of stuff? And I'll see you later. Bye!